Hi team! Okay, so I start my third semester of nursing school on Monday. Today is Saturday, August 25, and I kind of wanted to go over what my school schedule is going to look like, what I'm doing, and what I have been doing the past 2 weeks to prep for the upcoming semester, as well as what my textbooks are looking like. And we finally got our syllabus for the first rotation, which is mental health, and I will be going over what that syllabus looks like as well. So first things first, my schedule did change a little. First 5 weeks, they did change it. I have my phone out because I wrote everything down in my Google Calendar. I will be on campus on Mondays and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays I'll be on campus, and Wednesdays are clinical days, and I'm going to have Tuesdays and Thursdays completely off, which is amazing because even though I'm not going to be working on those days, I'm still going to be able to utilize those days to the full extent on just working on school stuff. On Monday, I start this schedule, and it's going to be in my first theory class, which is the actual theory learning, from 7 a.m. to 9:50 a.m. And then from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. is going to be that theory exam period. If there are exams for the week, that's when we will be taking them. And then we have seminar from 1 to 1:50 p.m. and then we're done with Monday. Tuesday there's no school. Wednesday I have clinicals all day. Thursday there's no school until October 1st. And then Friday I will be in lab from 10:30 to 1:40 p.m. What I have been doing the past 2 weeks to prep for the upcoming semester is my school actually uses ATI. How I've been prepping is completing my ATI assessments, my reviews, my templates for both A and B. I did my modules that they required based off the syllabus, and then I already went through one set of reading with Ati Parks on my pharmacology ATI book, which is thick. I also went ahead and started my readings for the pharmacology rotation because that's the exam we are going to have to take when we are doing med-surg in October, November, and December. So if you haven't checked her out yet, I really recommend Ati Parks here on YouTube. She goes over all the ATI books, and she goes in depth through every chapter. I really like her videos because she gives you kind of the nitty-gritty of each chapter that she would recommend for you to study. After you've done a few ATI chapters, you kind of start getting the hang of what to study and what to not study. The ATI Pharmacology book is very thick. It looks like this, and it is 380 something pages. 386 pages. It's pretty lengthy, and there's no pictures. It's all words. It's very difficult to read. It's very difficult to stay awake and stay concentrated while reading this book. I like the textbooks because they at least have more graphs, and they have different visuals to kind of guide the reading. I decided that I would stop right there because I don't want to get too ahead on pharmacology, because right now my sole focus is mental health, and I will start working on pharmacology probably after my final on the 5th week. So the textbooks I will be utilizing this semester, they had our school change textbooks for med-surg, which is interesting. Fun. It's very fun. So we got this one now. So we're going to be using the Bruner and Sidar's textbook of medical surgical nursing, and we have the 14th edition. I got a brand new one because sometimes they ask us to use the code that Lippincott has for us, which has a lot of NCLEX style review questions, and they have interactive tutorials and little animations and stuff like that. So I got that, and it looks intense. So my biggest worry as of right now is that because the whole campus changed to a new textbook, the professors are going to have to make up new exams or have to look through their exams to make sure all the information is coming from the textbook. They wouldn't really be able to use information from the other textbook, I hope. So that's my biggest worry right now, that things might be a little hazy because over the summer the instructors would have had to use this textbook to make up the course load, I think. That's my understanding, at least that's what I'm thinking. For mental health, we have our Psychiatric mental health nursing. I got the 7th edition, and I rented this one because we're only doing mental health for these 5 weeks, and I do not plan on being a psych nurse, so I wouldn't feel the need to keep this textbook. But for example, I have my maternal and child health nursing textbook right behind the camera, and that book I definitely kept even though I took this back in April. I'm keeping this maternity textbook because I still don't know if I would want to go into maternal nursing or into pediatric nursing. I'm still keeping those options open, so I'm definitely keeping that textbook. That's the same reason why I bought this textbook, not to mention that I have 4th semester with this textbook, so I felt it was worth it more for me to buy it rather than rent it, because I would have to rent it for 2 semesters. 3rd semester students, last semester, when we were talking to them close to their final dates, I was asking them, like, what are some pointers that you would give to future 3rd semester students, because everybody says it's so difficult. So what are some things you think helped you that could help us for our semester going forward? And they really recommended to get a Pathophysiology Made Easy book, because they said that if you understand your pathophysiology, you'll excel in the classes. That's usually what gets a lot of students to miss on questions. They miss out on the pathophysiology. They don't understand the concept completely. So she really recommended to get this textbook to help to use it kind of like as an added aid. The school didn't recommend this. The school is not requiring this textbook. Again, I'm just using it because people from that class and people that did really well and are even like president of the nursing club, of the RN club at my school, she really recommended this. So I trusted her, and it was like $20 on Amazon, and I bought it. So I do have my syllabus for this next semester for mental health. So for my first week, we are assigned 3 reading chapters for Monday. Oh, I should probably do those like now. Okay, I'm gonna do those. I'm gonna do those after this. We have our ATI assessment A due the first Friday of school. Then on the second week, we do have a holiday on Monday, so we will be, oh, that's beautiful. That's my busiest day on campus. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Okay, well, Monday on, I believe it's Labor Day? Yeah, Labor Day. Okay, so Labor Day, the PowerPoint is going to be up on Canvas. We have 2 readings due for that day. And then we have assessment B due that next Friday. So if for people who didn't do their ATI until the first week of school, like, they're gonna be struggling through that information. Okay, so then on the 3rd week of school, we have our first exam on the Monday, September 10th, and then we are going to do week 4. We're going to have our ATI proctored exam. And then week 5, we have our exam 2/final. And then we're done with mental health. So hopefully mental health goes without a glitch. And then we can move on to the real terror, which is medical surgery. Again, I don't know if it's really going to be as bad as everybody says it's going to be, but people are making it sound very scary. So of course I'm freaking out, but we will see how that goes. I have my books ready to go. I have my parking pass for school. I already have all my scrubs clean and all in one drawer so that they're easy access. I have my backpack cleaned out and ready to go. I'm so excited and so nervous, but finally the day gets here on Monday. I just want it here already because the suspense is really bothering me. Like, I just want to start learning and start understanding and getting ready for the exams and then passing the exams. And then other than that, I think that's where we are right now. I'm hoping to have a good first day of school. I'll probably vlog after the whole first week and see how that goes. So I guess we'll see.